Artists Hate AI.
There we go. That is our title. Very short and sweet with a lot of impact. When I saw this topic, I was like, wow, that is bold. Artists hate AI, and taking us on this journey to discover why, I would like to introduce our amazing moderator, who is actually going to be here through multiple sessions here this morning and into the afternoon. So such a pleasure to have her here. Please, everyone, give a really warm welcome for Dr. Sara Madani. So everyone, put your hands together. She is an amazing, inspiring lady who's going to be taking all of our panels for the next hour or so. And then introducing our panel, okay, our very important influencer panel. We have Sacha Jafri, the artist and humanitarian. We have Ahmet, who is an entrepreneur at Cinar Rugs, and we have the amazing and colorful Jennifer Black, who is the co-founder and creative director of Wear the House. They all look amazingly stylish coming up on stage. It truly is a blessing to have all of you joining us. So Sara is ready. She is our amazing moderator. Everyone enjoy. Good luck to our panelists. Thank you, guys.
Why isn't everyone here? This is an important panel. First of all, thank you all for being here. And I'm actually so excited to be hosting this panel because they're all my friends. So we are a bunch of friends taking over the stage to have weird conversations. That's what's happening. So what I love is that we called it Artists Hate AI because we all know that artists are very sensual. They're always in touch with themselves, and they're all about humans and emotions and interactions. And then AI comes. So before we start, I'm not going to introduce you guys. I want you to introduce yourself. Why? Because I might say less or more than I should. I want people to see you as you see yourself. So introduce yourself.
Does this work?
Sit.
This one doesn't work.
Can we open his mic? I think it's from here. Yeah.
Are we good? Yeah. I would just introduce myself as Sacha. I'm a painter. That's about it.
Oh,
Over
Sacha,
to you.
you're much more than that. Come on.
That's it. That's it.
You've broken so many world records. Own
Sure,
it. Own
sure,
it.
but I don't need to own it. I'm Sacha. I'm a painter. That's it. But I'll tell you about what I do at the appropriate moment.
Got it.
So I am Sacha's neighbor, actually. My gallery is just across from him. We are in Al Hayat Avenue together. I am the third generation owner of the oldest existing carpet business in Turkey and one of the oldest in the world. And we are still trying to survive in the world of AI, trying to do handmade carpets, which takes over a year to complete each piece, and clients wait for it.
My friends suck at introducing themselves. This guy, you have a carpet museum in your store. You have been doing carpets for generations and generations. Your carpets are sexy, that you had a fashion show recently of women wearing carpets.
But how can I talk about myself? You should talk about that.
I want you to love what you do and give it the power that it should have. Jennifer.
Hey, Sara. Thank you so much for having me on this panel. It's amazing to be here. I'm Jennifer Black, and I am creative director of a homeware brand, Wear the House. And we produce rugs, we produce cushions and tableware, and it's all about art for the home. So we create all of our products around all of the art that I create for Wear the House. We have just recently collaborated with Paris Hilton. So we produce rugs for A-list celebrities. Yeah, we're all about color, positivity, and being yourself.
The most interesting thing is that you both do carpets, but the personalities of the carpets are completely different.
We were just
know?
discussing before.
Yeah,
the-
completely different. Different point of view, different experience. Okay, let's put the crap aside, okay? How much does AI affect you, and do you hate it, yes or no, Sacha? And,
All
and the
right.
movement, the technology movement.
I'll talk about AI as an artist. So AI is obviously not art. I'll tell you that now. I'll tell you why it's not art, and then I'll tell you what it is. So the issue in our world at the moment is far more important than whether AI is art or not. The issue in our world is that we are made of energy. We communicate at our most poignant and our most powerful through energy. But our energy is made of our intentions. When our intentions become questionable, we emit static. Energy cannot transmit through static, hence the breakdown of humanity. The biggest issue, I would say there are 4 big issues that we're facing at the moment. Art comes from the soul, but it comes from intention. The energy that you emit is only made of your intentions. And once you emit it, it is there forever. It doesn't matter what we make or build. It doesn't matter what we create. It matters the intentions with which we do it. Because that creates vibrations that enter our universe and stay there forever. The only legacy we leave in this world is the energy we emit and the vibrations we leave behind. Everything else means nothing. Once we understand that, we can start talking about what really matters instead of focusing on the things that don't. So here's what really matters. We have a big problem with the next generation when we're thinking about how they're living, how they're connecting, and what they think art is. When you see an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 15-year-old, or even a 22-year-old go up to a work of art with their phone and look for it to come out of the wall, and look for it to project, and look for it to move, and need it to move, it means that they have disconnected from the soul of the earth. They've disconnected from art itself. That's a major problem. If you look at the work of Van Gogh, you look at the work of de Kooning, you look at the work of Degas, Manet, Monet, Rembrandt, it moves. It projects. It enters your soul. You connect with it. That's art. But when a child or a young adult needs it to move on their phone digitally, there's a really, really big problem. And this is something we need to understand, realize, and do something about. It's one of 2 problems. Either the art that's being created is so rubbish and so soulless that you actually need your phone to enable it to move and project and create patterns and animate, and you need VR and you need AR. Either that's the problem, or the generation that we are creating are so disconnected from the soul that they do not understand how to see things move within inside their soul. That's a really important thing to understand if we're going to protect the true meaning and the future of art. That's what I would say about AI. The problem is, real art is created with intention, with energy, with surrender, from a place of surrender. AI is built on the data that we feed it. If we do not understand love, empathy, compassion, we as a humanity, which we don't, how can we expect AI, based on the data we feed it and have fed it for the last thousands of years, how can we expect AI to understand love, compassion, intention, empathy? We can't. So what will happen is we will go in a rocket ship to the wrong direction. Humanity will disconnect. Humans will leave humanity itself. That is a bigger concern. It's very much like a relationship that's breaking. Human beings are breaking from humanity. When relationships break, we get blinkered and we go in one direction. We don't open our heart. We close it to protect ourselves and move forward. We should do the opposite. And we as a humanity should combine and do the opposite right now. Because the movement and the direction we're going on is not humanity. Our future is not technology. Our future is human. We look for the greatest technology in the world to take us forward. But the greatest technology in the world is our body. There is no greater or more incredible technology than the human body itself. It can recreate. It can protect itself. It can regenerate itself. It can do things that we don't even understand. We should focus on the human body, not on the technology. Our mind is incredibly weak. Our body is powerful. We know that because when we hit dark times, when we hit difficult times, we move our body, and we come out of those times. Our mind will never take us out of those times. If we understand something very important, just to close, if art is created from a place of surrender, how can AI create art? It can't surrender. What can it surrender to? Information and data. Nothing else. So AI has a purpose in healthcare, in education, in gaming. Yes, 100%. AI can create imageries quickly, that can translate, that can connect with us on a basic level, that can give information very quickly. And that's helpful in some ways. But it is not art. It never will be. And what we need to do is look at the great artists of our time and remember how to reconnect with them. That's the future of humanity.
Round of applause, guys. Like, you put it so beautifully together, and the human element part is very important. I love every word you said, really. Ahmed, what about you? How much do you hate it? Do you love it?
By the way, I'm so in love with your speech, Sacha. It was so to the point. You left me nothing to say, to be honest with you. By Oxford Dictionary, it says art is expression of human skills and creativity. So first of all, without human, there is no art by definition of an Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary is not that important, but first of all, what I'm trying to say is art should be redefined if AI is art, first of all. It's by definition, it is not. Secondly, AI creating visuals and people calling those visuals art, I don't get it. So because nowadays, any visual that's being created is being called almost art. You go to a hotel, look at the artworks on the wall, there is no artwork. There have been some visuals created by AI or by some workshop. They have been doing the same style for the entire hotel. So, and you feel the soul is missing. So, you remember when you came to my museum, before anyone is allowed to buy any carpet, we give a 1-hour lecture. Yeah. And after that 1-hour lecture, someone is allowed to ask any questions about a handmade carpet. Otherwise, they will not know the difference between machine and hand. And it is very interesting, even your son, Sara, when you came to visit with your son, at the end of a 1-hour tour, he wanted to purchase, if you remember, right?
Yeah.
A handmade carpet.
But you know, so I went to his museum and I took my son, and my son is like a iPad baby, you know, and I'm trying so hard to make him connect, but it's so hard with this generation. So I took him to the museum, and he was so bored in the beginning, but Ahmed was telling us stories about each carpet, the history. By the end of the tour, my son is like, I will not buy candy for 1 month.
2 months.
2 months?
Yes.
Buy me one of his carpets. This is how beautiful. There's a soul. There's something that AI cannot put in there.
It almost made me cry. And you remember that moment. And what was interesting was also he or you don't need to be a carpet expert. But after that 1-hour tour, when I was opening carpets to you, I had also some machine-made samples to make a point. And when I opened those, you guys are saying, you know, this is machine-made.
Yeah.
Just from looking at it, without looking at the back, without touching it, you could tell a carpet was machine-made
It's the
or a
energy.
handmade.
There's energy.
Totally.
Yeah.
Even if you receive a letter hand signed or the signature is printed,
Yeah.
I kid you not, you're gonna tell the difference. The
course.
vibration of the hand that leaves a mark as a line on the paper is gonna make a difference. If you go to
Yeah.
Sacha's art, you go in a micro level in Sacha's art, every single line has a human vibration in
Yeah.
it. If you try to give all Sacha's paintings to AI and tell AI to create another Sacha painting, you're
no
gonna
soul.
you're gonna be able to tell it's an
Yeah.
AI created painting because there will be no vibrations in it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Actually, to give an example of this, I went to an exhibition of art made by AI. I kid you not. It's pretty, but when you walk inside, you don't feel anything. It's not like walking into the Louvre and seeing Sacha's work or Ahmed's carpet. You cannot deny there is certain vibrations and energy to it. It's undeniable. It's pretty what AI does, but it can never be replicated as what humans do.
Totally.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not scared of where AI is going, but I'm scared of the new generation being brainwashed by it. So they want to get everything quickly.
Yeah.
They want everything on a snapshot, and they want to just ask a question and get an answer like AI does.
Yeah.
Which, as a mother, must be very hard for you as well.
Yes.
If your son asks any question
Yeah.
to you. But AI, I'm not against it. It should be as a means, but not and.
Yeah.
AI can be used in many useful ways, as Sacha said, but it can not be the end. That's my summary about.
Jennifer.
So, when I paint, I have this really emotional connection when I draw and I create. And this, for me, stems from childhood. I was very lucky to have a grandfather as a painter, and he nurtured me and trained me and pushed me to create with my hands. So I feel like I do see where AI can help, in certain aspects of your business. But for me, my process always starts when I paint, when I use my hands. And it's almost like when I paint, I feel like I almost feel like I'm with my grandfather, there's like an emotional connection. And, it's hard to understand how you get that emotional connection with AI. My brand is all about storytelling. Like each collection has a really strong story behind it. If you create something with AI, where is the story? I gave the AI some instructions, and then it came up with this piece. I like to take my followers and my customers on a journey. I like to share my process. I like to share where I start painting. I manipulate my textiles, and I take them on a journey with me. I'm not sure how I would be able to communicate that with something that I created in AI. Although I know many designers that are using AI to help them design their collections. There's a lot of fashion designers now who are, trained, to create in AI. And I can see how, from a production point of view and a sampling, view, it does have some positives. It cuts down on oversampling. You can help visualize your collections and everything like that. But I agree with these guys that, AI cannot be individual. It cannot be, it's not going to do the job for you. It's how you create the pieces, that, how you express yourself through your art.
Got it. Okay. I love your perspective, so I guess the title we chose was perfect for this panel. I understand the positive AI brings, but I will never understand how AI can replace everything you guys do, because it's irreplaceable. As you said, energy is important. Now, I want to do something fun, because you're all crazy as well. You're all funny. I know you guys very well. I want to do something fun before we wrap this up. Okay, let me put it this way. Imagine your PA walks in and says this to you. What's the first word that's going to come out of your mouth, and how will your face look like? You get it? Ready? What do you mean no? Sasha, you're born ready. So I'm going to do a scenario of your PA coming to tell you something. Bad news. What's the first word that's going to come out of your mouth, and how will your face expression look?
Okay, so you're going to say something.
Yes.
Okay.
Sasha, they created a robot that draws whatever you draw in an hour. And they've already replicated it.
Good luck.
That's the first thing you're going to say? Good luck. The face expression?
Good luck.
The face expression is this?
No chance.
No?
Good luck.
Good luck. Ahmed, what about you? A company copied your rug and is producing in mass production. What is your first word that comes out of your mouth?
Okay, who will sell it?
Who?
Who will sell it?
Who will sell it?
Because it's not about just doing it. Someone needs to explain and sell it, right? So where they will display it and who will be able to explain what it is as good as we do. So if even
You
if they
guys
look
are
at the
you guys are
perfect-
calm. You guys are calm. You didn't wake up and chose violence. What about you, Jennifer? Somebody tells you that somebody copied your carpets and it's done by AI, it's done faster, everyone's buying it. Your facial expression and the first word.
My first, well, I'll be gutted. I mean,
Show me how gutted.
well, I'll be, yeah, I don't know, I'll be devastated.
Why do I feel like she believed it? She's already upset.
Look, you know, I think we have to be open to, it's already happening, you know, it's already happened to my brand where I've gone on to other platforms and I've seen my product out there, you know, like people have tried to copy it, but in a really, really bad way, you know.
Do you go pull their hair? What do you do? No?
I contacted them and I, you know, gave them some strong words. But look, I think, you know, I think you've got to embrace your individuality. No one is going to think like me or hopefully not dress like me or be me, you know. I am me.
Yeah.
And, you know, I am my brand, basically. And, you know, nothing is going to take it away from me, even AI.
I mean, there will never be another Sasha. There will never be another Ahmed. There will never be another Jennifer because who you are, what you're made of, it's happens once in a lifetime. The combination of who you are as a person, your DNA, your idea, your spirit, the way you think. So three of you bring so much value in that space and you are impacting people's lives and changing people's lives. And I know that Sasha does a lot of these things which you touch people's heart through your work. And you, Ahmed, your carpets, they make people cry. You bring so much happiness and joy. So I'm so grateful to have you in my life as friends, but I'm grateful that the world has artists like you who understand that no matter what, nothing can replicate us humans and replace us humans. And that's very important. Because if you believe in that, you lost your touch, as Sacha said with
Absolutely.
humanity. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Amazing. Thank you very
Thank you,
much to
Sarah.
Sara and our amazing panel.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.